Welcome to myprojectBazaar.com. Now we are going to discuss about the project DWT based feature extraction for iris recognition. Now we are going to discuss about the abstract of the process. Individual recognition using iris is most commonly employed in all the places. We are using the iris recognition in most places. In this proposed approach, the process of recognitions of the persons based on the iris image is employed to recognize the person as authenticated or not. The recognition of iris is done by using the DWT feature extraction from the iris image. DWT is nothing but the discrete wavelet transform. The extracted features were optimized based on the genetic algorithm based optimization to optimize whether the data is optimized or not. The optimized features were then used for matching process based on the Euclidean distance based measurement to classify the person as authenticated or not. Before the extraction of the features processing, in this iris image were employed based on the smoothening process and then the edge detection process. Hence, this is a kind of the pre-processing to enhance the quality of the image as well as to recognize the position of the iris region. The process of application of the optimization helps in the reduction of the feature counting. Then the performance of the process is measured based on the performance metrics like the accuracy and sensitivity. So this is the overall abstract of the process. Hence we have to cover one thing. The major steps like the feature extraction, classification and performance estimation. These three steps plays a major role in this process to efficient the process. Now we are going to discuss about the flow diagram of the process. This is the overall working flow of this process. The working flow consists of the modules such as input, pre-processing, segmentation, feature extraction and finally classification. So in this process, at first the input should be taken from the dataset. The dataset consists of two things. One is the left eye and then the another one is the right eye. So the user should take the two images from the dataset, the image 1 having the left and then the image 2 having the right iris. After getting the two image from the dataset, we just move to the pre-processing step. In this pre-processing step, the filtering is carried out. This is the major steps here. So why the filtering is carried out to remove the noise from the image. After the removal of the noise from the image, we just move on to the segmentation step. In the segmentation step, actually there are two kinds of segmentation is there in this process. That is the edge detection and then the iris and pupil detection. So in this edge detection, the overall edge region should be extracted. Then the image is converted into one binary regions. The edge portion should be the white regions. The other portion should be neglected. Hence, it will having the pixel in the sense of 0. After the edge detection, we just move on to the next stage of the process, that is the iris and pupil detection. So in this iris and pupil detection, the iris region and then the pupil regions are separated by using the contour based method or circular hub method. After the extraction of the iris and pupil detection, we have to extract the features. So for extracting the features, we are using the wavelet features to extract the features from the image. So we are using the DWT based wavelet features to extract the features from both the left and right eyes. After extracting the features, we are going to use the genetic algorithm for the optimization process. So in this optimization process, both the features are optimized by using the genetic algorithm. After the feature optimization, we have to find the similarity between that. Why we are applying the similarity in this sense? It is just like a classification method. This classification method, we are using the Euclidean distance based similarity measurement to measure the input person is authenticated or not. If the person is authenticated, the message will be displayed like an authenticated. Or else if the person is not authorized person, the message box will be displayed as an unauthorized person. Like that, the results will be displayed. Now we are going to discuss about the initial running procedure of the process. At first, open the MATLAB 2015B and change the current directory. If you want to execute the process, just right click in the main file.m and select the option run. Now the dataset folder was open. In that dataset folder you can see the several eye images. Now we have to select the image from the dataset. Now I am going to select the image 1, then image 2. Now the process will be done automatically one by one. Once everything was completed, I will explain the results one by one. Yeah, now the overall result execution was completed. Now I will explain from the beginning itself. So this is the first image we have selected from the dataset. After the selection of the first image from the dataset, the corresponding image is shown in this figure window with the title of input image. After the selection of the first image, we have to select the second image. The selected image is shown in the figure 2 in the name of input image. Then after the selection of two images, we have to resize the image. So why we are going for the resize option is actually, for example, when I import any image from the dataset, maybe the input image having the higher dimension or lower dimension, whatever it is. So we have to set the optimum dimension of the image. So we have to do the image resize. After doing the image resize, we have to smoothen the image. Smoothening is nothing but the noise removal. So we are applying the noise removal to eliminate the noises present in the image. So you can see the difference between the resized image and then the smoothened image. The image looks somewhat like a blur image. So this is the, if the noisy pixels, minute noisy pixels is there, means it will be removed by using the filtering method. Then the canny edge detection method is used. These are the results for the canny edge detection method with different level of thresholds. This will extract the edge portions. Then gradient portions also extracted to extract the features from the image. Gradient is like a pattern based features, so we have to extract the gradients from the image. Then the gamma correction is to enhance the quality of the image. This is a kind of a threshold for enhancing the little bit the quality of the image. Then this is the circular half transform image which extract the iris and pupil region separately. After the extraction of the iris and pupil region separately, the normalized iris is shown like this. Then similar to this process, the resized, then filtering, image enhancement, canny edge detection, whatever it is, everything will be same for the second iris image. You can see the outputs like here: resized image, smoothened image, canny image, canny image, gradient image, gradient, gamma correction, everything will be same as per the input image. Then finally authentication results. So if the two iris are matched, means the authentication result will be shown as this is the matched image. So otherwise the message will be displayed like this: two images were not matched. So after doing the classification, we just move on to the performance estimation. In this performance estimation, we have one performance like FARR, FRR, TSR, EER. So those values are plotted in the graph also. FAR and the FRR graph. Then finally TSR and threshold graph like this. Thanks for watching this video.